Alright, Captain's Log post probably the windiest, wettest day we've had in a long time.
Yeah, that was the time.
3 reefs in the main. Storm jib.
Storm jib.
Still doing 5+ knots.
Recovered the dinghy.
Recovered the dinghy.
Recovered dinghy.
It was a steady 25 for most of today. And we were wet since 9 a.m. And we got in around, what?
2 o'clock?
So it's now about 4. All of us have got our own personal flights.
Yep.
At the Florida Keys Brewing Company.
And we are in the tropical beer garden.
We're in the tropical beer garden.
Did not feel very tropical today. But here we are.
But we are doing so much better.
Yeah.
So cheers to that.
Alright. The crew is here. Just left Miami. See it in the background there, baby.
We're off for Key Largo.
Yeah.
We have about 34 miles to go.
Something like that.
We found Evan this morning. Eventually.
We broke the dinghy.
Yep.
Broke the dinghy.
Currently no dinghy engine. Gonna take a look at that later. It would be great if we got some wind and could sail there. But
Until then,
motoring on.
We motored all the way down Biscayne Bay the first day, anchoring just past the Route 1 bridge over to the Keys. The dinghy engine started working after a little fiddling, and all I really learned there was not to hold spark plugs while testing them. We knew day 2 was going to be relatively cold and rainy, so we had planned for a shorter sail of about 20 miles to Islamorada. I don't think we appreciated just how wet those 20 miles were going to be. We had been towing the dinghy behind the boat this trip, something I never do offshore with real waves, but it was going fine in the shallow waters of Biscayne Bay and the Keys. About 2/3 of the way through the day, though, the dinghy's luck ran out. As we were approaching a skinny channel through the mangroves, the wind started picking up more quickly. Just as we were discussing dropping the mainsail, a wave flipped the dinghy over, and it immediately ripped off its tow line. We raced to drop the mainsail so we could safely go dead downwind after the dinghy, which was speeding away from us in the heavy breeze. We needed to catch up with the dinghy before it got into water too shallow for us to follow. With a jib and full engine, it still took a while to catch up with it. Thankfully, we were able to pull it up on the bow and deflate it. We still had a lot of weather to contend with, so it went down the main hatch without any ceremony.
Out here motoring again. Much nicer weather though.
just saw dolphins.
Yep, just saw some dolphins.
They came by the boat, like very close actually.
Yeah.
Under it.
Trying to hang.
Beautiful day.
Yep.
Beautiful day.
Unfortunately, have to go upwind, so
Yeah, not great.
here we are.
But, you know, not bad.
Not the worst. No, it's a lot warmer than yesterday.
Yep.
Which is freezing and raining.
Yeah, we sailed all of yesterday, but that was a lot.
That was a lot. We were soaked through and through by about a quarter of the way in.
Yep.
And then we had the rest of it to do.
We covered the dinghy.
Covered the dinghy.
Yes, it's now strapped on.
The dinghy itself is fine. Just lost the bow line.
Yep. Dinghy's down a few clips, but
Definitely still doable.
still doing it. So yeah, got about 10 miles to go. About to drive through the mangroves up here.
Oh, nice.
Probably going to be a lot of birds, because even yesterday there were a lot of birds.
There were a lot of birds. That's eager, boys.
See if we can get some bird footage.
Yeah, we should do that. Bird footage.
We were a little busy yesterday.
When you just like take a breath and the finger over like,
After 2 solid days of heading south, we had decided to turn back north at a more leisurely pace. We did get some nice sailing in the next day, though.
Beautiful day of sailing out here.
Not even steering.
amazing.
We got Jimmy steering.
Jimmy is steering, yeah.
We named him.
What a time we live in.
We got a reef in just to kind of balance it with a small jib, but we're still moving along good.
We started the last leg back to Miami with a pretty strong headwind. The waves were a little much to motor straight into, so we sailed hard on the wind for a couple hours, tacking back and forth before things calmed down enough to motor where we wanted to go. Well, it was an awesome time exploring the Keys with friends for a week. I don't think any of us will soon forget the day we recovered the dinghy. If you liked this episode, please hit that like button and subscribe. Next episode, I am off to the Bahamas. So, check back soon.